just finished episode 5, well, season 1, but I've just really wanted to just play an enemy with them. So I'm just going to get started with it, because I know this is a long episode. Hold up. Why is it? Oh. Okay, there we go. Now it says the Enigma, and now it's the actual proper title. Okay. I've not set anything up. So, how to begin a new story. Batman Enemy event can be started as a brand new story or as a continuation of the season 1 choices you made. I'm gonna choose my. I'm gonna continue my story. That's a vote. Load. Okay. Would you like to import, save, or recreate backstory? I was in C3, wasn't I? Yeah, I wasn't C3. So I can just this backstory will be tied to this current save file. Okay. That's fine. Episode 1, The Enigma. So it's obviously the riddle done. One of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies old and new to stop this growing threat. So I like how all the characters in the pictures are all shadows. Like you can obviously tell who it is. Hold up. That's obviously Riddler. The red one's obviously Harley Quinn. The left one's obviously Bane. The right one... What is the right one actually? I don't know. The third one's obviously Riddler. I mean, not Riddler, Catwoman. You know, she said she would leave Gotham. That's obviously John. And that's probably John with the knife. And also there's Batman there. Okay, start episode 1. Oh, it's not that technical. Oh, it's already picked. I like those yellow. I don't know. Cause I don't know, should I go with yellow or red? Cause the purple one might be good. I don't really like the blue one. I already picked this one. I'll go with red. Hopefully I picked the right save file, because then I'll just be a bit embarrassing. Stay in search of dust and the choices you make. The story is told by how you play.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
The Bravado.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Okay. Roulette table.
Looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
And then Mori's sofa.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation. Oh, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Yeah, like... do more blending in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry. I can keep a secret.
You?
It's bad.
What in the hell are you doing here?
What's that?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Hey. I like how they involve more
Is
villains.
something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates
Hello?
Not him.
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay.
No one threatens me in my own casino.
Damn it.
Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct
Down.
answer is, are you dead?
Damn.
Now,
If it is actually just
let's get started.
bit worse than just.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
I'm surprised I actually got out there.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
No. No. Oops. Just does it.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm surprised that woman doesn't know I'm Batman.
Run, now.
What you did to that man. Knocking him out like that. How did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that
I'm a man
capable.
of many talents.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrabbling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Ah, yes. I remember that time.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler?
He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Yes.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there
Sees
shortly.
me.
Be ready for a fight.
I'm putting on my mask and stuff. Okay. I know the episode's like 2 hours 20 minutes long, and right now I'm only 14 minutes in. 10% of the episode would be 22 minutes in. So I'm not even 10% into the episode. Would it be 22
Please,
minutes?
please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
I don't know.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
Be born forward.
This is what happens when you back out of a
14
deal
minutes.
with me.
There's only one way you're
I'm
getting out of
10%
this
through the
alive.
episode.
You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please. Don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very
Oh, this
nature
is actually
of our existence.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent
He's got a much higher
bystanders.
budget.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Like a rat in your skull.
Cashier.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Okay.
Remember, choose your words carefully, Mori. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money.
Death
Some
chamber.
kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Looks like the Riddler.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Okay. God,
Audio playback
Distract.
fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
X. You've seen things. Sounds hit yes. Yes, be quiet.
I'm losing patience, Mori. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Press.
Batman, we can't get in. The front covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Frontal assault, hit them with tear gas. Definitely hit them
We
with tear
need a
gas.
distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan. You're completely insane!
Oh shoot.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oh shoot.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Bash or grapple. Bash. Oh. Whoa. Tear off or slam into. Slam into. That also has so many new traces.
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
Oh shoot. Ankle or the hostage. Oh, this is really bad, the second episode. Okay, he's definitely dead. I mean, not the second episode. The first season.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open. With pleasure.
Be quite open. Oh, you didn't direct to me. Just a random thing. Oh, damn. X, yes. And then ultimate move. Shotgun will tie him down. I'll take the shotgun.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Oh shoot.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat.
2 hours left.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. Oh, you have to be kidding.
Oh yes.
clever, but not smart enough.
I feel so to be so rid of
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Dark Crystal is not the oh, it's just a messed up. What if that's just the end of the
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
What's that? Give me a haircut. Oh yeah, and it's reputable.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Perhaps. Straight. You say just 2 less fingers.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
You thought that stunt with Maury would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will.
Bam. Let's just let him mess though. If he didn't have that pain, then he would be dead. Oh shoot, okay. We're in lots of shit. No, this is not fun. This is not no, this is not how you're supposed to play the game. Oh, this is how. Roundhouse, yeah,
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Oh shoot. Oh, now this is Batman action. Yes. Oh no. What's going on?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Who's on?
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Is that Amanda Waller? Oh, I feel like there's supposed to be music here. That's Amanda Waller, isn't it? Damn it! Oh, this could be a suicide slaughter. Great. Casual sex. Okay, stand.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
See the mysterious box. That needs to have been added to your inventory. Oh, I have an inventory now.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. we'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Well, he did a
He
scene.
was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am? Oh, I know I'm your new best friend.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Never heard of you.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly, and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling in Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
No,
I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham.
I don't need
Whatever
you.
you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed.
Something
For your eyes
stuff.
only.
Same person.
If you catch my
Bean
drift.
was that?
The target of the casino attack, Rooney Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder, but he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help.
The thing is, Avesta, like, I think her name's
I'm
Avesta.
Gotham-born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
Of course I am. They're an obvious target. Just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you. Most people just run the other way.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
Okay.
I'll be in touch.
She's keeping a fat file about me.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me?
I don't want to make the Suicide Squad. It's already a bad movie. The episode 1 loader is just coming up. 31 minutes into the episode. Watermelon. Hold up. There's no way. For morning. It's bright. Because outside it was brilliant. It says
What an eventful evening. I have taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Oh yes, music. Classical ambient jazz. Why is this a choice in a Batman game?
Something with a beat.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't just explore all of this. This is massive. This battery is massive. Okay. With all these things.
Selina. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Catwoman, Selina Kyle, thief for hire. Selina Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll ever return. Despite our differences, I enjoyed sparring with her. What about spar? Two-Face, Harvey Dent, corrupt mayor of Gotham. Harvey Dent was once a promising mayoral candidate and one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the children of Arkham, he became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. I wonder if he's mayor now. Because well, Harvey Dent's in prison, I think. Doesn't it really choose? Like, I don't even know where Harvey Dent is. He could be like, I don't even. He could still be there for some reason. But like, we don't know like, where Harvey is right now, and who the mayor is right now. Maybe there isn't a mayor. Maybe it's just the police force that just hold him. Yeah, just Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot, revolutionary. Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist, an artist, and my oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by my father. He returned to Gotham to join the children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. I like to see the penguin in this game because like he wasn't really like a short guy who just wanted money. He was more like a tall guy who wanted revenge on Bruce Wayne. So basically Hush. And then Lady Arkham, Vicky Vale, terrorist leader. Vicky Vale was well known and respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette, but she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization. The children of Arkham to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but I don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. I like how all the villains in season 1 was like connected to Bruce Wayne in some way. Like Selina Kyle was like his girl. Harvey Dent was his best friend. Penguin was his oldest friend. And Vicky Vale was tortured, but her pet. It's like she knew about like all this Arkham stuff, and like, I think she was sent to Arkham by Thomas Wayne. So I'd like to see
no
all
one
stuff.
beats Lucius's handiwork.
Batsuit. My suit, Batsuit previous model. My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. This Batsuit is damaged in fights against the children of Arkham and Harvey Dent's paramilitary troops. Lucius has since given me an even better version of the suit. I hold on to this one to remind me never to let my guard down in battle. Grapple gun. Finds long-range grappling hook. This gun allows me the essential freedom of moving around the city, whether that's from building to building or straight up from a crowd of enemies. I like how it says this gun, even though Batman doesn't use guns. I hate when they word it that way. Okay. Batarangs, military grade titanium weapon. A few of these can clear out a room full of gunmen. Heavy, sleek, and extremely sharp. Smoke grenades, projectiles emitting non-lethal smoke. These grenades create a smoke screen that confuses enemies and allows me to hide straight in from the shadows. Stunner. Administers instant electric bolt. This device can stop a criminal cold with a powerful electric shock. It's flashy and unsuitable and subtle, but it's guaranteed to incapacitate a target no matter their size. And then Batsuit, latest design. My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still it does what it's supposed to. Hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. He's just giving me this upgraded model after my battle with Lady Arkham last year. The new suit has improved armaments, shieldings, and scanning technology. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, there is. Anchor, heavy grappling device. I can't be everywhere at once, but this design makes it easy to take care of business from across a room, whether that's business as wresting weapons away from criminals or stopping something heavy from falling on bystanders. Okay. Yeah, that anchor has been really useful so far. I like how like let's explore the whole Batcave. Cause like in the first season, like you couldn't even go to the Batcave. The battery is just like the computer. The back computer. That's it.
Oh, that's the stuff. That's still the stuff.
I wonder if I do it again.
Every single time.
He's so happy.
Like sweet music. Never gets old.
How many lines did Troy Baker record for this?
Never gets old.
Jesus Christ, how many lines did we record?
Okay, I should stop.
No, I'm not
Don't
stopping.
want to lose its luster.
No. Oh, I can't do it anymore. Oh, that's disappointing. 0 out of 10, this game's poop.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
What's going on? Alfred?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine.
Alfred.
It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
No, you should take a holiday. Okay. Gotham feed. Gotham citizens support GCPD Batman partnership. Okay. Rain and Fred's stock hits record were high. Okay. Don't try the pushback again. Oh, so Harvey Dent's having a trial. Wait, does it say who the mayor is now? Desert investigation. What is the agency? Officials say pop model prisoner. Okay. And then the codex. Oh, we have a lot to look at here. Okay. We got James Gordon, Renee Montoya, Lucius Fox, Alfred Pennyworth, Amanda Vesta, Amanda Waller, Vernon Blake, The Riddler, Remy Murray, The Agency, Thomas Wayne, Martha Wayne, and Gotham City. 10.5 million, and the last name was 10 million. So it goes up 0.5 million every year. So 500,000 per year. What am I even saying? Arkham Asylum, Wayne Enterprises, Palm Alley, Gotham City Police Department HQ. Oh, that's it. I like how like everything's at standards. Like it could have been GCPD HQ, but no, it's Gotham City Police Department HQ. If GCPD is at standard, why not just stay headquarters as well? Like come on. Okay. Riddler files.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course.
Huh.
That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
My codex should be updated. Okay. And I need to hold on.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, that man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried.
It'll make things harder.
Things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's M.O. hasn't changed in all these years.
It's not even a bloody riddle. Open latch. No, don't be terrible. It's a bad idea to open latch. But okay. Let's start quick. Where's these quick time events? I don't get why these are quick time events. Hold action grab. Oh. This is weird.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
Alfred.
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Right, so simple. Blind Justice, One-Eyed Jack. I have a hurricane, I have a needle. Blind
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has 2 eyes under the blindfold, though, not 1.
So it's something else. You gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably not that.
Yeah, I knew it'd be these two. It's probably hurricanes from
the eye of the needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Find something to use the disc with.
Never forget.
Update statistics. Okay, so what do I do? I have no clue what I'm doing now.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I don't want to shut off. It has to be something. No, it's not something here. Disc, and this disc over here. Hopefully it is.
A record needle.
Oh, well, I got it right.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something.
What if he knows?
I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
So what's the greatest detective doesn't know?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany?
Really?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Tiffany's in the shape, actually. So.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
What? Okay. I'm literally 54 minutes into the episode, and nothing really has happened yet. And nothing that major. Like, no one's... Wait. Hey, now that my name's Claire, everyone's happy at me.
Oh, excellent.
Hey, Virginia.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Oh,
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, just some tax papers. Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
I really like Virginia. Like, she's just the best. She's so nice.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me.
Okay.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Okay.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform.
What's that?
And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What's that?
What in
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Oh shoot. How's this?
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Oh, that's Tiffany.
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation.
Damn,
Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys.
This is great.
So hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
I'm the resident badass around here. Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Oh, I love this relationship between them.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird.
Put that down.
Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
He's being serious. This is above your pay grade.
Come on, guys. Clearance? You two don't have the slightest idea what this thing is, do you? You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
If you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he's having some issues with his health?
Oh, I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him.
Yeah, likely.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
You know what, I like Tiffany.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle.
She's nice, and we're finally in our room.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission?
That's your
We're
decision.
going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Do you know what she wants, Lucius? It's not for us to decide her future.
That's fair. It's just that our work means a great deal to me. I'd like to share that with her.
Let's put a pin in this for now. I think we've got enough on our plates. Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Okay.
Mr. Wayne.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
How would you know?
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
Okay.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
I don't like how he's playing it off.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
Don't even know.
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months.
That kind of
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
What do you mean?
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane, they seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm an easy target.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
But this guy, I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
John.
From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Okay, now I'm a little creeped out. I knew him for, what, a day?
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point is, what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us.
I don't.
Maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
No.
You've got the wrong idea.
Huh?
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Cool, you sure, son?
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
No.
Lucius!
No.
Lucius! No!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Lee and now Lucius. First it was Lee and now it's Lucius. Just all his characters have to die.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you, I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. Lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Damn it.
Hey, Tiffany.
Nice. 69 minutes.
Still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
prison. Ooh. Then I can
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Oh, damn.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
Oh.
There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
Should I just be honest?
It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Why, Bruce? What are you mixed up in?
Should I just tell him Batman?
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you?
Oh, no.
I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
So sorry, really. Such a shame.
Huh?
At least he went out with a bang, right? Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the...
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy! It's good to see you.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
It's weird seeing John nice.
Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
What's that? Take. Get well soon, John.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Very thoughtful.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things.
Oh, it's about the funeral. I thought it was about the drugs.
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that, Eddie. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And the home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Lewin to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
So many points in your lives. And now, he's gone.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
Oh, I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I told you I'd help you. Oh shoot, no, I didn't mean to press triangle.
Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this. This trust between us.
It's wrist tracking device. Trust him to return. Wrist tracking device.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Enjoying the view.
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Okay.
Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. That doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you were the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler. Just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, She keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
It's definitely the place, because at the start of the episode it looks like the place.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Just like the riddle that killed.
Damn it! It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
What is he gonna say to Barbara if he dies? Oh no, what if Gordon actually dies for season and I have to tell Barbara? That'd be depressing. What's that?
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
His pupils is fully dilated, the others contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Mouth.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock, or a sudden jolt.
Oh. His ear.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Can't see. What's all these?
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood.
And fingers.
Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Symbols. These symbols.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
So we think those two spirits about what? Probably. Electronic locks.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Okay. Monitors.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
So we're probably gonna have to go in the chamber to find out how to get out. I'm starting to feel like we should have pulled the wall up.
That's an agency issue pistol. That's a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive. We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find. I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Something else is not up here. No. Something right on the floor that I didn't realise. Oh, there's the mission shoe.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
So nothing's missing fingers. When we connect them to the open
The
shoe
agent
safe.
must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Unfortunate. So I don't know when claw. I've had looked at everything. I don't feel like this is everything. Yeah, this is still the death chamber.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Don't say.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Just like to see the television. The wheel.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me around, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
Left.
What does it mean?
You turn it left.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Porthole and heated floor. Well, I think the monitors do with the porthole.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Why doesn't Batman have polarized lens?
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Read on to your email.
Mori. He's sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
You in from Rumi. Alright, I'll take the deal, just so long as you stay away from my family. You can pick up the product at the usual place. I'll remind you that I've complied with all your requests up to this point. After this transaction, we're done. Yeah, that didn't end well for him. Covert email.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll kill each other.
What? Don't say that. Stick to the plan from H. Just H. E. For some reason, sometimes that's real stupid. Those resources were not for your crackpot feud with Batman. You knew that, and you went ahead anyway. All you gain with your James is attention, which we really don't want right now. Stick to the plan, or we'll have to make changes.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, and we didn't leave her any clue. That's a successful lead. That's a successful link. Oh, the multitude can go with here. Aha, big brain.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Okay. Perfect chair. He was in the chair. And then I think I don't know, he could have either went in the safe. probably to that he'll have brain trauma. I don't know, let's do that. The agent entered the chamber's plane.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Yes, this one.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Very smart. And then...
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Then... the safes.
From where he lost his shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade slashed off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat. The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue.
Okay.
Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Joe.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Almost make out a message.
I'm not kidding, Batman.
One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The third? Who's
the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check.
Be quick.
Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Which one it is? I think this is one up. And I'm dead. Okay, let's start from here. Okay.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
I was really listening to the riddle, so I don't really know. I think it's this one. Hear no evil. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. That was the order, right? I think this is one. Right?
Damn it.
Just listen to this one. Okay. I know it's not the top one. Just running on the walls though.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
I forgot the riddle. So no, it's another one. It's not the top one. Okay. That's almost suitable tells no lies. That one.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
It could have died like 500 times. A missile.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal.
Of what?
A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming.
You killed enough.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're not my friends.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy? This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast.
Got another day for
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
And now...
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I.
We do.
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Stays between us.
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it?
Can you slow it down?
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really think it's important this stays between us, then I won't say a word.
Thank you.
Batman.
Yes?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Sometimes I realize that they actually just killed Lucius Fox. They actually killed him. Oh god, I'm just that angry.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard.
It's true.
You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't always be here, Bruce.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry. losing Lucius in such gruesome fashion, it puts me in rather a morbid mood. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Communication stream. Hold up. When it says silent activity class to see, do I link it with the agent data?
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Oh, great. Missile launcher on agency.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Oh.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal.
Oh, no.
It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Oh, Alfred, you're not a butler.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Wayne, Tiffany, Bruce, Tower, Enterprises. Bruce, oh, Bruce.
Dwayne?
Oh wait, no.
No, that's not it. The two sounds have to be the same.
I'll take, Enterprises, Tower, Bruce.
Bruce!
The waveforms match.
Didn't say Riddler, didn't say Disable. He said Tiffany.
Tiffany.
It's a match. There. I piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died.
Tiffany Chipster.
Let's put it to good work. Theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first.
So
there is always Riddler's second in command.
On the style.
Eli Nabel. arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh?
Mori shipped weapons to Riddler and knows his address. He's on Riddler's trail.
John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Is it Mori or Eli? Mori or Eli? You see, I don't think Mori will talk because, like, Mori's like the Penguin. Like, not a comic version of Penguin, not this version of Penguin. He won't say anything until you talk to him, and I don't think Bruce Wayne will talk to him. But Gordon will like it. But if I go as Eli, then Eli will say, well, I'll probably get more out of him because I'm Batman. But Gordon would not like it. Okay. I think I've gotten Gordon's trust already. I've gotten Gordon's trust. One thing won't hurt our trust thing, right? Besides, Gordon has Bruce Wayne's trust. So, I'll talk
to Eli. It'll be nice to catch up. Tell Waller I'm on my way.
Starting to get hurt now. I think you should really just take a break. I'll take one of those big pills. What did that first picture of the GCPD look like? Concept art.
Oh, Batman. Gordon's in briefing the deputy ops. I'm sure I'd want to know you were here. Waller's agency people commandeered the whole precinct. Pretty much moved in. They give you any trouble, I'll straighten them out. Running around like they own the place. They got no respect for the way we do things.
Gordon lost jurisdiction.
Riddler's targeting my agents, Batman. That makes it a federal priority.
Like it's not a priority for us?
4 of my agents went missing, including Agent Augusta. I don't have time for a pissing contest.
Your agents are missing?
We believe Riddler took them. If the body you found in his workshop is anything to go by, we don't have much time. Riddler warned us the last time we nearly caught him in Sudan.
You seem rattled, Waller. Surprised to see you lose your cool.
Not much use for sentimentality in our business, Batman. But you'd be wrong to assume I don't care about my people. Riddler's lieutenant hasn't given us a damn thing. I'm hoping you'll have better luck making him talk.
That's why I'm here.
Come on, then.
Just remember, the commissioner likes things by the book.
Gordon told me you talked to Riddler in the workshop. You say anything I should know?
No, I'm just gonna see style it.
Well, I guess you're not here for your sparkling conversation. You're here to put the screws on Mabel. You know, I saw what you did to Carmine Falcone last year. If you impaled a 60-year-old man on a spike of rebar, well, you'll know how to deal with this punk.
What's your point?
Use any means necessary. As long as you get Mabel to tell us where Riddler is.
Gordon would want us to keep this clean. By the book.
We tried the book. It's time for something a little more visceral. Meet your new interrogator, Eli. I believe you two have met before?
Oh no, he's gonna freak out.
Get up and get in that goddamn chair. Probably best to keep this off the record. Unless you prefer me to leave it on.
I've got nothing to hide. From Gordon or anyone else.
Need anything else?
Call an ambulance. Eli's going to need one.
Montoya's pretty scared. What if I just didn't say anything and just hit him?
They roughed you up pretty bad, Eli. And still you didn't crack. You're tough. I'll give you that.
I'm so glad you're here.
Why?
These people, they ain't cops. They ran the cops off. But I heard about you. You'll keep them, to keep her from killing me. Riddler said you had rules against that. Against killing.
Time's running out, Eli, so don't test it.
Just get me out of here.
Talk, and I'll think about it.
I can't!
We don't have time for carrots, Batman. Only thing moving this mule is a big old stick. You get me?
If I wanted a partner in the room, Waller, I would have asked.
Fine. Just remember, we don't have time to waste.
Where is he, Eli?
I already said I can't tell you. And I said it 1,000,000 times to the guys before. The only thing I'm more scared of than dying is pissing him off. You've seen his machines. He can hurt you in ways they don't got names for.
I'll do
Riddler just dabbles in pain, Eli. I've turned pain into an art form.
You don't understand. Riddler has a plan that no one can stop. You can't beat him. He studied you too well. And the agency, they don't have a chance. He can destroy them anytime he wants with a phone call.
He's talking about the signal, Bruce. He has no idea you protected the agent's phones.
There's no one that can save me if I cross him.
I blocked the agency cells, Eli. They won't work as targets.
How do you know about that?
I'm smarter than Riddler.
It makes no difference. There's no getting away from him. He could be anywhere with his signal.
Bruce, his fear of Riddler is too great. You have to get in his head somehow.
Okay. I can do that.
There's nothing you can do, Batman.
No, I don't know. Bluff him with the signal. Beat him till he hurts. I don't know. Should I beat him? God, I'm not like it, but I want Waller to be angry. So
We'll see about that.
Send on a drone and just say yes.
Wait, is that signal? You're calling a missile right to us.
You got 90 seconds, Eli. Talk.
Batman, shut that thing off right now.
You're insane. You'll kill us all.
It's counting down, Eli. What are you going to do about it?
You're bluffing. There's cops outside this door.
You're gonna get us all killed.
Maybe. Maybe not. Are you willing to take the chance?
I'll tell you. Please, just make it stop. He's on a ship in Gotham Bay.
What ship?
The Lady of Dublin. The missiles are there too. This is where they're launched from.
Nice. Thank you.
You're crazier than he is.
Oh, God damn.
Don't worry, Lord.
The Lady of Dublin. Get back up and meet me there.
Batman.
Don't hurt him.
Gordon's still gonna be pissed you went around him. But I appreciate you holding back.
It was very hard. Trust me, it was very hard. I really want to go back to that bit and just torture him. Like, just murder him. No, it feels like I'm getting to the end of the episode and it's been like... It's been at least 2 hours.
Armed men on board.
Just like 2 hours,
This must
20
be
minutes.
it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Damn, I'm still not done over him. He's useless stuff. This is death. It's like feels like 10 minutes ago.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
It feels like not a mission.
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
Agent Blake is here.
Then you'll see what this is all made of.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Agents of Vesta and Blake are likely among them, based on what Waller told us.
Regular miscalculations. All your idiot colleagues, too.
We found him.
It's hard to blame individuals.
Your interrogation of Riddler's man produced solid intelligence. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless.
A good spot for cover.
It's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors.
Can do anything
Even
else
if
here?
you're really
I might just
a
look
small
at
part
it.
of my plan. I'm talking about it. You'll see what I mean soon. They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance.
Wait for
After all,
it.
I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture.
Don't want him raising an alarm. I'll look when he isn't looking.
You think? I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox.
Just wait. Oh. I thought... That's a bit embarrassing. I thought I'd had to attack him. No, just have to move. There's gonna be someone here now. Never mind.
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me? It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online.
Ready, Bruce.
Let's take the hostage first. We should take down everyone else. Like, take down the missiles that agents.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Let's do nothing.
Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
Oh no. Go up down.
Thanks, Batman. I...
Wish you.
Are you alright? Oh God, not more.
Well, what am I going to do now?
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks.
No more Lucius, so that means...
Poor Eli held out
patching
longer than I
upgrades.
expected. But I knew he'd give me up eventually. All part of the plan.
Oh no, there's
Missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
Don't think my compassion means I won't hurt you. Don't think I won't beat you within an inch of your life.
Hard to do that when you're in a cage. Even harder when you're dead. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who doesn't have to compromise will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through.
Let it go.
It's me you want, not Agent Avesta. Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L and F. Well, who am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life.
but...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Nice one.
Number 2, also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh, God. Iman! What have you done?
I couldn't do anything else.
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. Then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent.
No.
You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
What are you doing? Avesta, no. No, Avesta. No. Okay, link it to back door.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Backhand. To cage.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
So we can get out. Dash Riddler to Avesta. So should be
Riddler's
safe.
trapped to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
Hearing now.
No!
That was a very dangerous plan, but it somehow worked.
Impossible!
Not impossible.
You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with...
This one be more. I never got to do any of the names. I got to do in this game. Investing. Really good at fighting. Do you think so? It's Riddler. Good at fighting.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
At least you're doing. I think that's the best episode yet. Yeah, this is the best episode yet. Okay.
This can't be happening!
Silent little and pull punch. No, definitely silent little. Well, pull punch. Yes. I want to improve the edge, but that's good enough.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
I'm just glad you're on your feet. You took quite a beating. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
The agent's trying to hate me.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Hephaestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
Iman knew the risks. She would have endured anything to bring you down.
Sounds like you have good things to say about her. If only she could still hear you.
No, you can't make that joke.
I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed.
Who are your comrades?
I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it.
What's going on? It's just silent.
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
John? Wait, what was that?
They broke the pact.
The pact?
What? Wait. Just like Johnny just killed the Riddler. Did Johnny just kill the Riddler?
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. I hope it was worth it, Batman.
It wasn't me.
Worth it.
Riddler's a damn corpse. We got an agent bleeding from the years. We're not getting a shred of usable testimony out of Eli Nabel. Not after you scared him half to death in my custody. You went behind my back with Waller and buried the investigation in the process. This is beyond the goddamn pale.
No.
What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, Jim. I didn't mean for this to happen.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. The trust between us, it's gone. Our partnership is over. No more sharing evidence. No more squad car backup.
We've done so much for Gotham, Jim. Don't break up our team over this.
I can't work with someone who goes behind my back. And that's all there is to it. I just want to know how we got to such a messed up place.
You're supposed to be the one with the answers, Commissioner. Way I see it, Batman took initiative getting a confession from Nathan. You, on the other hand, Gordon, well, you've been 2 steps behind Riddler from the start.
That is not fair.
This mess here, that's on you. Batman's had his priorities straight, but you...
Now wait a damn minute.
Your stonewalling the agency has screwed us all.
You think you could have done better? Way I see it, there's one less bad guy in Gotham.
I don't know whether I could have done better. I do know you could have. If we'd have been working together from the start.
Why, you...
Not another word, Commissioner. Consider it a kindness I don't just straight up get you demoted. Now leave us alone. We have sensitive case details to discuss.
I'm sorry, I hate it.
You two deserve each other.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You've come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Not sharing.
Do your own dirty work, Waller. You'll get nothing from me.
That's a real shame. No one's better suited for this job than you. Evidence in his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely.
No, we will not.
Bruce Wayne.
She knows. Wait, she knows? How does she know? Wait. Hold up. How does Waller know that I'm Batman's Bruce Wayne? What great. This is just great. It's just awfully great. Well, I have to work with Amanda Waller now, which I hate to do. Just go, Batman's Bruce Wayne. Great. June 77.9% players have Tiffany furious. She was thrilled when she told she did help with the puzzle box. At the funeral, she was consoled when you expressed your concern for her, but because you told her the truth about endangering Lucius, how did I say Lucas? She now feels betrayed. Yeah, she probably has too. You and 22.3% players left Gordon feeling betrayed. He appreciated you backing him up in front of Waller. He was glad that you trusted him with the truth, but because you went behind his back, he feels betrayed. I did one thing. I literally did one thing to him that went behind his back. One tiny little thing. And literally, no, waffle just over. Great. You and 38.1% players forged a relationship with Waller that was collaborative. I hate Waller. Why have I done this? She was not happy when you defended Gordon. She did not approve of your merciful interrogation of Eli, but because you decided to go to her instead of Gordon, she's looking forward to lurking with you. I'm not. You and 55.6% of players left Iman traumatized. She was impressed that you stood up to Waller. She appreciated your honest answers to her questions. She's traumatized by the torture she endured at the hands of the Riddler. I'm surprised. She's on death. You and 58.6% of players left John ecstatic. I don't blame him. He's always ecstatic. At the funeral, he was pleased to see you. He was proud of himself that he chose to taunt you. He was absolutely ecstatic that you agreed to meet his friends. You and 68.7% of players saw Arthur became vengeful. Oh shoot. What if there's some main villain for this game? Like, the main villain for Lost Game was... Yeah, so like I was saying, in season 1 the main villain was a good person. Looking there, but... He was concerned, yeah. Me, what if Alfred was just a main villain? He's just in a mask and he's just Master Bruce, you pathetic fool. He was concerned when you said you wanted revenge. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. He did not approve of your merciful interrogation of Eli. What? I was merciful? What? Okay. I literally went to him and said, I'm gonna launch missiles at you. So I wasn't really being merciful. What did you tell Gordon about your connection to Lucius? You and 82% of players confessed to Gordon that Lucius was an ally. Yeah. You 99. We're talking about 9.9% of players told Gordon you could not talk about Lucius. 1.6% of players were silent when Gordon asked you about Lucius. 6.4% of players lied to Gordon about your connection to Lucius. If you found out that you lied about Lucius, then you should be furious. Did you choose to visit Maury or Eli? You and 25.7% of players chose to interrogate Eli for information on Riddler. Yeah, that's probably... I'd probably get that. Yeah, I do get that. How did you get the information from Eli? You and 79% of players bluffed Eli with the signal. Yeah, it's understandable. Did you save Iman or the agents? You and 71.5% of players sacrificed Iman in order to save the other agents. Yeah, that was an obvious choice. The 28.5% of players are just dumb. It's obvious. You'd rather want a person to death or multiple people to die. It's an obvious choice. Okay, so next time on? there's not even a next timer. That's it. Well, that's the end of episode 1. That was like, that's a long episode down. That was like nearly 3 hours. Well, I'm ending the video if you